User testing on the last product release revealed low user interest in specific features requiring significant development effort. Okay, what can the agile team do to prevent this disparity in the future? Select 2. So you need to pick 2 right options out of 4 available. Track burndown chart regularly. Improve product backlog refinement process or a product backlog refinement process. Use work in progress limits for user testing. Do frequent incremental releases to validate value delivery. Looks tricky to me. Pick your 2 options and then we talk about it. Okay, so let's look at these options one by one. Track burndown chart regularly. So by tracking the burndown chart regularly, what you can achieve? You can probably detect if there is a deviation in the agreed release plan or in the agreed sprint plan or iteration plan. So you have an iteration plan in place and you are tracking the burndown chart to ensure that we are as per the plan. Now, ensuring that you are as per the plan for delivering the deliverables may not ensure that you are delivering something which will get liked by the end users. Because the problem this question is exposing is you developed something by spending good amount of time. When you took your product to the stakeholders, to the end users, they are not finding it that interesting. And you are figuring out, how can I produce something which interests my users, or at least I should not be spending my energy in producing something which is not making my users like that particular thing. So option A is out. I don't think that's a choice which we can do something here. Let's look at option B, improve backlog refinement process, or I should say product backlog refinement process. Now, sometimes you get the clear idea of prioritization process because you might be thinking that there is some gap in prioritization. You know, the right people are not involved for prioritization. And here you see a backlog refinement process. So is it the same thing or different? So the idea of backlog refinement is it may involve multiple activities and prioritization is one of its activity. So it involves fine graining the existing product backlog items, adding more details to it, doing some estimation if the product backlog items are not yet estimated, and using all these detailing in order to prioritize the product backlog. So we do see that there is something missing in the backlog refinement process, or there is an opportunity to improve in the backlog refinement process. Maybe we need to involve right people. Maybe we need to look into the data which we are getting from the previous releases. But we should do maybe as identifying the right people, right frequency of backlog refinement. That could be also an issue. You might be doing refinement once in a month, but now you may need to do more frequently in order to ensure that we adapt what we are learning on our incremental deliverable. So that seems to be a very good option, that yes, there is a possibility, there is a scope which hints that yes, we can do some amount of improvement in our backlog refinement process. We need to pick up one more. Let's go further. Use work in progress limits for user testing. Now, applying work in progress limits makes the system flow faster at the user test level. In a way, indirectly, if we get faster results by the users by giving them few things for improvement, that probably help us in learning fast. There's a probability. Yeah, that's a probability. It depends upon what the other option tells us. Yeah, so let's keep it as a question mark and let's move further. Yeah. Do frequent incremental releases to validate value delivery. That seems to be a better option than C, because the idea here is, even if we involve stakeholders, even if we make the testing process faster, but if our releases are happening infrequently, means we are taking the refinements and doing things, maybe after many iterations, only we are going to the customer and learning about what they are liking and not liking. So it might be a good idea, and that's the concept we learn as an MVP and frequent MBIs, that it's a good idea to do a frequent incremental releases so that we can get to know what is really adding value in our user or a customer base. So for me, option D looks good. So I will go with option B and option D if I have to face this question with these choices.